Alright, welcome once again. It's good to be back. So we are going to be taking the second video editor now. So which is KineMaster. This is the KineMaster interface. For you to get your KineMaster, you go to Play Store and download KineMaster. So this is how the interface looks like. So you see this orange icon. That is where you get to create new video. If you want to start a new video, that is what you click on. You'll be able to start a new video. And should in case you want to check templates online on KineMaster itself, you go to the get project. You know, there are some project that they've been able to do that you can just edit and work with. That is on the get project. So there's not really much. It's just an introductory class. So now this particular place, you can see these are the video I've been able to work on before. So those are the video I've been able to. So if you get to open your own too, so you're going to be seeing your videos, the one you've been able to create before. So that is what that option is all about. Then now we are going to go in and I will introduce KineMaster to you in a way. So we will get on our next videos, you'll be seeing more of KineMaster. Just follow the introductory class. Okay, another thing here now, once you click on the new project, this is what you will see. This is what you see. And this particular place, you have the 16:9 ratio, followed by the 9:16 ratio, the 1:1 ratio, the 4:3 ratio, the 3:4 ratio, the 4:5 ratio, and the 3, all this stuff. But one thing about this is that the advice I will give to you is that just follow this 16:9. 16:9 is what we use for YouTube. As a YouTube developer, use 16:9. If you want to create your status on WhatsApp, on Facebook, stuff like that, 16:9 will fit into every of the social media space. But should in case you just want to freestyle, you can go and try every other one. But the best one to use is 16:9. So after that, you click on next. This is the next icon. I hope you can see. So that's the content on next already. So let me just click on next. Alright, so this is the interface of KineMaster. This is the KineMaster interface. So let me just try and pick any video here that we can use for this introductory class. Okay. Alright, let me use this. Okay, so this particular video, let me use this then. Okay, so once you get to your KineMaster interface, this is your canvas. This is your KineMaster canvas. That means everything you get to design, every of your video will be displayed on the canvas. So that is where you get to see your work and everything that is going on. So next to that is this particular side. Let me start from the side. Okay, I hope you can see this. This is to undo. This particular icon that I circle here is to undo. Maybe you made a mistake and you want to correct it, you just undo. That is what that will help you to do. The one that follows it is redo. So that is maybe you made a mistake, you mistakenly cancel more than necessary. You can just redo and bring things back. So another one next to that is the screenshot. When we continue to work on KineMaster, you will see the work of this screenshot. It's one very powerful icon here. So this is the screenshot icon. So in case you want to screenshot when we are designing anything on KineMaster. So next to that is the settings. So if you want to set your other things on KineMaster, your audio, your video, I will even advise you don't go there. Don't bother yourself, because the KineMaster has been able to set everything. This is the audio setting already. It has been it is okay. But one thing is just that that I can advise you to work on is this. Don't touch it. I will tell you, because once you get to touch the setting, it will affect the quality of your video. So I'm just showing you so that you know. This is the audio setting. You can still adjust most of them inside. So this is the video setting. Your video fading, your video fade out and the likes, then the editing. So it is okay like this. Don't bother to do anything on it. Okay, don't bother. So now let's go back. So another thing after that is this particular icon. I hope you can see this icon that look like 3 parallel line. Okay, one thing that you will be able to know is that this particular video on the canvas is our main clip. So if I should get to add any other thing, they are going to be on they are called layer. So we can have only one main clip. Every other thing you get to add to this main clip is called layer. So once you get to start adding your layer, this particular portion might not be able to contain the whole layer. So once you click on this, this three parallel line I was telling you earlier on this particular piece, it will show you the length. Let me click on it so that you see. You see, it will bring you down. So no matter how long your layer might be, you'll be able to see everything clearly. And also, the video you are working on will come down, as you can see. So you might not even bother yourself going up again. But majorly, for you to be able to have a layer this much, that means you really have a big project you are working on. So there's no project I've been working on that I've been able to even press this thing down. So let's just go back up. So once you click on it again, it will take you back up. So, and that is that on the left hand side. Now to the right hand side, you can see here that we have the media. If you notice earlier on, I went to the media to get this particular video. So the media, what the media is all about is where you get to see every asset on your phone, your videos, your pictures, your music, every of your files on your phone. You can access it through media. So, and anything you pick through media, like this one that's on the canvas, will serve as your main clip. So that is that about media. So now talking about the next one, which is the layer. Layer is any other thing that you want to add on the main clip. You can add another video, you can add another picture, you can add text. Yes, you can add text, you can add stickers. Let me click on it so that you will see what is available in it. Okay, I hope you can see it now. You have from the bottom, you have the handwriting, you have the text, you have the sticker, you have the effect, you have the media. So anything you add from this place will be a layer. That is why you see that it's called layer. Everything, if you get to click on handwriting now, imagine, like I just click on handwriting. So you see handwriting, this, as you can see, this blue stuff on the canvas. So this is handwriting. That is what handwriting is about. Let me delete that. Okay, now let's go back to layer again. The next one is text. Once I click on the text, this is where you get to add anything. Let's just say I love you. Okay, you click on OK. You see, automatically your text will appear on the canvas. So there's a lot of things you can do to your text. You can, okay, let me use the brush. Okay, this particular place, that is where you get to change your text font. That is your text font. So the next one to it is your trim. If you want to trim anything on your text, maybe you want to cut, you want to trim, you want to cut anything on your text, that is where you get to do that. Don't worry, this is just an introductory class. We are going to dig deep into all these things. So now the next to that is the text color. This is where you get to change the color of your text. Yes, anything at all. Let me just click on it so that you'll be able to see. So let me just choose, okay, red color. You see that our text color will change. You can see. So that is where you get to change text color. So another thing to that, the next thing to that is the in animation. As you can see, this is the in animation. So what is in animation? So this particular text now, should in case you are playing the video, in animation will tell you how this I love you will display, how it's going to enter the canvas. Now we are clicking on the in animation now. So look at what you have. You have none, you have fade, you have pop, you have slide right, you have slide left, you have slide in. So these are the animations you can use. Now let me take one and see, look at this. That is fade. As you can see, the text is fading already. So let's try and play the video. You will see how the animation will come in. I hope you see. Do you notice that? Right now the I love you is not here. Just notice how it's going to enter. It's fade inside. So that is that about that. So that is the in animation. So you can also use pop. It can pop, like it can slide right, it can slide left, it can slide up. You see, it's going up. It can slide down. You see, it can be a clockwise movement. You see, that is just animation. You can see a counterclockwise movement. Hope you see that. So you can see a dropping animation. You see, it's dropping. So you can see a scale up, scale down. So that is just that about. You can just go and be playing with that to help you get to know more about it. So that is that about the in animation. So imagine if you want to now, you now want to choose the overall animation, like throughout the stage of this I love you on this particular video, what you want the animation to be doing. That is the overall animation, like throughout the video. Now when you click on overall animation, so if you click on none, the animation will remain this way throughout the video. But in case you click on blink show, from the beginning of the video to the end, the I love you will continue blinking. Let's try it. I hope you can see that. You see it's blinking already. So that is what you do to every other overall animation. So if you come to flicker, it will be flicking. If you come to pause, I hope you see that. If you come to jitter, look at jitter shaking somehow, like vibrating. You come to fountain, look at fountain, look at the way fountain is. You come to ring, see the ring will be moving all around. So this particular animation too, as you can use it for text, you can also use it for picture. You can use it for pictures too. So this is floating animation. So that's the ring. This is floating. You see as it's floating. So the next one is drifting. So that is that about that. That is that about overall animation. So the next one to that is the out animation. You know, we've been able to know how to enter, how your text get to enter. Now the out animation is the way your text will get to leave. Now if you put fade, let's try and play. You will see that the animation will fade when it's about. You see the overall. This is the overall. Now you will see the way it's going to leave. You see, it faded away. So that is that about that. So you can just open your KineMaster, be testing everything out, the in animation for how to get to input your text, how you want your text to enter. The overall animation is how your text will be doing throughout the whole video, while the out animation is how your text will get to leave the video. So we have the alpha or opacity. It's just about fading. You see, once it's on 0, you can't see the text anymore. But as you are moving upward, it will become more visible. What is going on? Sorry, let me check this out. Okay, so let me go back to the alpha. I hope you can see what I'm working on. Alpha opacity. So you can see it now. So once you click on it, it will fade away. You see, the I love you is fading away little by little. Once you get to 0, you won't see it again. So you go back up again. You see, it's coming up. That is what alpha opacity is all about. Then next one, you click on the text again, so you'll be able to see the next thing is rotate and mirror. So look at this now. Once you click on this particular one, you see your text rotate. You go to this place, you see, look at that thing. So all this one you can just play around everyone, just press it one after the other. You will see the text will keep on moving and playing all around. So let me return it back to its normal. Okay, so the text is now back. That is just about mirror and rotate. That is that about that. So let's get to the next one. The next one is blending. If you want to make an overlay, multiply, you see. So this is just your way to be able to blend your text to your video. At first it will look, if you try this, you say, okay, let me go to blending again and remove multiply. Let me go back. Let me take normal. Okay, now our text is back to normal. But what blending will help you with is for your text to be able to blend to the canvas, to that particular video, so that it won't look upward. Look at the way it is. So it's obvious that it's not part of the video. But once you start using your overlay and everything here, you can just pick anyone you like. You will be able to blend your text with the video. So let's go back. The next thing there is the text option. So this is the text option. Once you click on the text option, this is where you'll be able to set your text to the center. Is in the center already. You move it to the right, to the left. You underline. I hope you can see the underline. You underline. You move it up. You move it down. Underline. So that is what is there in the text option. So next to the text option is the outline. So on the outline, this is where you get to see. Okay, let me enable it and you see. Okay, I hope you can see that there's a form of outline around. The text is red in color, but once I enable the outline, there's a black color all around. So that is a form of outline. So that is that about outline. So moving, then we have shadow. Yes, this is shadow. You have to enable shadow. Once you enable shadow, you'll be able to move. The more you move, the more you the shadow. You see, I hope you can see the shadow. For you to see the shadow very well, you come here to pick your shadow color. So let me click on it. Okay, let me click on color blue. increase it from 70, 60 to 100 here. So you see, now if we try to use the shadow, I hope you can see the shadow. Can you see the shadow? Okay, the shadow is just under the I love you. So you can see the shadow already. So that is that about the shadow. So this is just an introductory class. I said earlier, I'll just get to come and play around. We have the background. So in case you want to make this I love you to have a form of background. So this is what you do. You first enable your background. So once you enable your background, then you go to, okay, let me use pointer. You enter this particular place to pick your background color and the likes. So let me enter. So I click on it already. So you move this 50 to 100 for a thicker view. So now let's choose our background color to be red. Now click on, you see, our background color is red. You know we can't see our text again. The main reason why we can't see our text is because the color of our text is also red. That is why we can't see it. So now let's go to the, let me change the color back to something that, okay, let me choose white background. You can see now, you know how you see how beautiful it is. So that is how you get to work on your background. But in case you want to have a full background, you come to this full weight background. So instead of the background just being around the text, it will be a full one. Let me particularize what I talk about. Now once I enable it, you see the background move all around the screen. That is how you get to make a full width of your background. So that is just about that. So let me bring this down a little. Okay. Oh, I have to remove the background so that I don't have to cover every other thing we are doing. So you come to the label, you remove it. You see, it's back to normal. That is that about background and every other thing. So we've been able to go through how you edit your text and the likes. So animation, background, and everything. So going back to our layer, so you can get to add sticker. This is the sticker, you see. So once you click on the sticker, you will see the stickers that you have on your KineMaster. So these are the stickers that we have. This is alien sticker. I hope you can see that. This is, I think, a form of lady hair. This basketball sticker. This is art sticker. This is hamburger. So we have them, but I don't really use them because their quality is not really that good. Although you can see some, like this cup is still okay. There are some of them you can still manage, but I don't really use it. I'm like you, I don't really use it because their quality is not really that good. So now let's go back to the layer again. The next one is the effect. You see the effect. So once you click on the effect, so you'll be able to see different effects that you can use on your what's it called, different effects that you can use on your video. So let's go back to the effects again. Okay, effects. These are the basic effects that we have, just two. So that is the basic effect that we have. So the first one is you can see the two. So that is just the two basic effects that we have. So moving back now, let's go back to our layer. Then you see media, where you get to choose media. Maybe you want to add another media on your background, on your main clip. Let me click on the media. So you'll be able to see, yes, these are the media I have on my phone and things like that. So away from media. Then if you are next to media, you can see, let me use the pointer. You can see that we have audio. This is where you get to add background music, background sound to your phone, to your videos. That's where you get to do that. So next to that, we have the audio recording. So should in case you have a picture on your screen that you want to record, like maybe you've designed the picture and it's on your screen, you want to record something about it, you just press on the record and you'll be able to record and continue the two. Maybe you want to organize a form of training and you have your training template on the canvas already, so you just click on the record. So by so doing, you'll be able to record everything you want to record by looking at the screen, and everything will work together. You will be able to make it a video. I won't be able to click on record now because I'm currently using S recorder to record this video, so record will not work. So you can just get to try this when when you on your own. So next to that, on that place is the last one there, which is this, the red one in the middle. So let's click on it. So this is where you get to, maybe you want to snap with your KineMaster, or you want to record with it. So this is where you get to see those two options. So but normally my phone camera is what I use, so I don't use that inner side at all. That is, I think, yes, that is that about that. That is that about the introductory class. You've been able to know how to add audio, you'll be able to know media. Now you know what your canvas is. You know that this your main clip. You know that this is your main clip, right? You know that this is your main clip. You know that every other thing apart from this, we should get to choose to the layer. It's called layer, so it can only be on the background, which is the major the major clip is the one that will be on the background. So every other thing will be layer on it. So I think that is that about that. And should in case you just want to test what you've been doing so far, you come to this play. This is where you get to play to check what you've been doing so far. Let's just click. Hope you can see. So that is how you get to see what you've done so far. So, and the last thing you do is you come to this particular icon. If you want to save, for you to be able to save, you come to this icon, click on it. Let me click on it and try to save. So this, I'll just leave it where it is. This FHD, FHD and the likes, just leave it here and download everything you want to download. So this is what you do again. You just click on this save as video. So once you click on that, your video will save automatically. So we've been able to come to the end of the introductory section to KineMaster. So one thing about this thing is that your consistency, you have to keep on going back to it. Just play around with it. The more you play around with KineMaster, the more you get used to it. But now after this, you guys will be able to see more practical examples, things, videos design, editing, that will be sophisticated design that will be using our KineMaster to do. So let me try and save the video if the network will permit me now. Okay. Okay, don't need this. Alright, that's the end of it. That's the end of this particular one.